Myself, Rajarashmi S. Rai from Vidyarashmi First Aid College, Savanur. Now I am taking Financial Accounting 3 of 2nd BCom. So in the last class, we solved some problems relating to ratios and the entries relating to capital and goodwill. Now we can continue the next one. So next problem is bread and butter are partners with the capital rupees 3 lakh and 5 lakh respectively. So bread and butter are partners with the capital rupees 3 lakh and 5 lakh. So bread and butter are the old partners. So there is no need of writing the capital here. Then they share the profit and losses in the ratio of 3:5. So their old ratio is 3:5. Then they admitted milk and offered him 1/6 share. So they admitted milk and they offered 1/6 share. In the future profit. Milk acquire, it is important, milk acquire 1/24 from bread and 1/8 from butter. 1/8 from butter and bring rupees 4 lakh as capital and rupees 1 lakh as goodwill. 1 lakh as goodwill. Then as his share of goodwill. The goodwill amount is withdrawn by the partners. So goodwill is withdrawn by the partners, old partners. Pass journal entry to record the above transactions and show new profit sharing ratio. See here, this is the old ratio, bread and butter old ratio. Then milk ratio share is given. It is given that milk acquire. The word acquire and obtain is there. It is nothing but a sacrifice ratio. So acquire ಮತ್ತು obtain ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ that is itself is the ಯಾವ್ದು ratio? Sacrifice ratio. So it is given the sacrifice ratio 120 from bread and 1/8 from butter. So sacrifice ratio of bread is 124 and sacrifice ratio of butter is 1/8. So here it is 24, here it is 8. We have to convert it into 24. So it is 3. So 3/24. So sacrifice ratio is equal to 1:3. Sacrifice ratio is 1:3. Then now we have to pass the entry for the bringing of cash and goodwill. So it is given clearly that he brought 4,000 as capital and 1 lakh as goodwill. The goodwill amount is withdrawn by the old partners. So the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. So we have to pass first journal entry relating to the bringing of capital and goodwill. So it is given goodwill is withdrawn by the partners. Remember always, if the goodwill is withdrawn, first we have to give credit to new partners, then we have to distribute it to old partners. So the entry will be, first entry is for bringing the cash and goodwill. So the entry is when he bring means cash comes in, that is bank account data, to new partner is milk. So milk's apostrophe is milk's capital account. Milk's capital account. Remember here it is withdrawn by the old partners. So we have to add to milk's capital account instead of writing separately goodwill account. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟು ದ old partners. But here it is given, it is withdrawn by the old partners. That is why instead of writing to Milk's capital account to goodwill account, we are directly writing to Milk's capital account. So means capital account is 4 lakh plus 1 lakh, it is amount total is 5 lakh amount. So both sides you have to write 5 lakh. And it is clearly given, it is withdrawn by the old partners. So for withdrawing the goodwill, the entry is new partners capital account debtor to old partners capital account. So for withdrawing the goodwill, we have to debit the new partners capital account, that is Milk's capital account. That is Milk's capital account. Remember, the amount of goodwill, we have to write the goodwill amount, it is 1 lakh. It should be credited to the old partners, that is bread and butter, in their sacrifice ratio. Bread to bread's capital account, then to butter's capital account. So we already calculated the sacrifice ratio is 1:3. So here within bracket 1 lakh into 1 by 4. 1 lakh into 1 by 4. So it is 25,000. Here it is 1 lakh into 1 plus 3, 4. So this ratio is 3. So 3 by 4. It is 75,000. So this is the only two entries for crediting the goodwill and capital here. Then goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. That means you have to credit the partners capital account, old partners capital account. So to bread's capital account in the sacrifice ratio, it is 1 by 4. Next partner is 3 by 4. So this is one type of problem. You can see the next type of problem. Next problem. It is given Mr. A and B partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1. So A and B is the old partners. They sharing the profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1. They admitted C into partnership and give him 1/5 share. So new partner C, he enters into business for 1/5 share. Then who pays rupees 8,000 in cash for goodwill? So he brings, that is cash for goodwill is, so cash goodwill is clearly given. He brings cash for goodwill is 8,000. 8,000. Then in cash for goodwill, A and B decided to share future profit equally among themselves. So the new ratio of future means new ratio of A and B is equal. That means half and half. So equally means two partners equally means 1:1. That means 1/2:1/2. ಅವರು equally share ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ old partner A ಮತ್ತು B new ratio. So equal ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1/2 1/2 ಆಗಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Then capital brought in by C is 20,000. So capital here it is 20,000. Then calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Give journal entries to record the above arrangement in the books of the firm. So where we have to calculate the ratios here. So first we have to see the partners. So partner is A and B. First we can calculate all the ratios for A. So his old ratio is, so here we have to calculate the new ratio, or we can take it as old ratio here. Then we have to calculate the new ratio. Then lastly we can see the sacrifice ratio. So A's old ratio is 2/3. 2/3. Then his new ratio is, see here it is given 1/5 share. 1/5 share and future is 1/2. So the new ratio is half out of, we have to take the whole share of the firm be 1. ನಾವು ಮೊದಲು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1/5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So taking the whole share of the firm be 1, then 1/1 minus 1/5, that means remaining share is 4/5. It should be distributed among the old partners equally. That means half into 4 by 5 is the first. That is 4 by 10. This is the new ratio of A. Then we have to calculate the sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So old ratio is 2 by 3 minus his new ratio is 4 by 10. 4 by 10. So the common denomination is 30. 3 into 10 is equal to 30. So 2 into 10, 20 minus 4. 20 minus, sorry, it is 10, it is 30, it is 3. This is 12. So 8 by 30. So 8 by 30 is the sacrifice ratio of A. Now we have to calculate for B. B's new ratio is, sorry, old ratio is 1 by 3. Then his new ratio is half into same, half into this remaining equally. So it is same. It is 4 by 10. So his sacrifice ratio is his old ratio, that is 1 by 3 minus 4 by 10 is equal to, common denomination is 30. So it is 10 minus, it is 3 into 4, 12. See here, it is important. Here it is 10 minus 12 means minus 2 by 30. So minus means he is not at all sacrificing anything. ಯಾವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರ್ತದ, ಸೊ 10 minus 12 ಅಂದ್ರೆ minus 2 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So minus means he is not at all sacrificing anything. That means nil. ಯಾವಾಗ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋ, ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಅವ ಏನು ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore whole the goodwill should be given to A because he only sacrificed it. So ಅವ 8 by 30 ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಇವ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹೋಲ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಎಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೋಲ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ -2 by 30 ಬಂದದ್ರಿಂದಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ದ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದಟ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾನ್. ಸೊ ದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಈಸ್ he brings cash towards goodwill. So we have to write cash account debtor to new partner is C. C is capital account, then to goodwill account because goodwill is not withdrawn. Then we have to write the amount here. So it is given goodwill is 8,000, then capital is 20,000. So the bank account is 28,000. So cash account debtor 28,000, to C's capital account 20,000, to goodwill account 8,000. Then the goodwill account should be credited to the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. So once again there is no sacrifice by the B, so the whole share should be given to A. So now we have to debit the goodwill account here. So goodwill account debtor to the whole should be given to A. So A is capital account. So the amount is full 8,000. The solution is over. This is the solution. Okay, you can see in the next class. Thank you.